Excellent. Big shout out to AzulGG. Make sure to check out his channel. Twitch streams, and he has YouTube as well. I do keep all of my deck lists on the Discord channel, which is Patreon and Twitch sub only right now. So that is where I keep all my deck lists and also chat about Pokemon, stuff like that. So thank you to everybody who is in there and participates. All right. Is this Breloom? Am I playing against Breloom? That'd be awesome. I mean, that would be epic. We would love that. So final best of 3 this morning. All right, feels like the morning because, you know, just feels like that's what time it is. But it's not. Final best of 3 with Azul. Big shout out to Azul for playing with us today. Let's get some hype going for this final series. We've got Viridian, Pokémon Communication as well. Just some great options for us here on the first turn. We can Pokemon Communicate for the Sneasel. It's the hardest thing to find in this deck, and then we're definitely going in with a turn 1 Lillie here to get some great just card draw. That'd be awesome. Energy on the Mew Mew. Lillie for 6. Got Cherish Ball and Pokemon Communication, so I can just start to set up a Poipole. Seems cool. Go get Weavile, and then we're just gonna communicate the Weavile for the other piece that we need here. Some Poipoles. Throw those down onto the bench. And then we'll see what we got next turn. Switch, Super Scoop Up, so I'm chilling. Just pass to Azul. See what deck he's playing. This might be Rayquaza. Now that I didn't know. I saw some lightning stuff. Not 100% sure. Oh, this is Breloom. Okay. So we are playing Dark Box versus Breloom here, and unfortunately most of our deck is definitely weak to Breloom. So we'll see if we can top this deck with our Dark Box deck. It should be a tough matchup for us. We do get to lean on this Mewtwo and Mew to help out, but we'll see if Azul is actually playing the Power Plant version, the one that Brady tweeted out the other day at iBradini. If you guys want to check out Brady's Breloom list, it's pretty busted, have to say. Definitely a strong take on Breloom, and it plays Power Plant. So if Azul is hip to that and is playing the Power Plant version, that'll definitely be hard for us to overcome. Let's see, Mewtwo wakes up. We've got some switches. Viridian, definitely just gonna go. And I think we want to save the Super Scoop Ups because we're trying to like tank. Probably just get one switch out of the deck. Won't hurt. Attach that to Mew Mew and then Cynthia. See if we can find Naganadel and Weavile. That would be clutch. We cannot. It's cool. We're chilling. It's fine. Not doing a whole lot. Yup. All right. And that's going to be a pass from me, dog. Toughest part about this deck, finding the setup Pokemon. You do have some time, though. I mean, 270 hit points is a lot. Not a lot of decks are going to be, you know, putting too much insane pressure on you in these first couple turns. Azul can't catch a break, though, unfortunately. Not waking up off, or not keeping me asleep. I got Lillie. I can attach for turn. Just looking for some stuff. We've got Weavile-GX. Okay, so Weavile-GX will allow me to actually use Perfection, and I can start copying Claw Slash. Or I could Nocturnal Maneuvers GX, one of my favorite GX attack names for sure. We'll just Claw Slash, take the knockout on this Mareep, and then probably. I don't think Azul has too much going on here, though. The Breloom deck on paper should have a pretty good matchup against Dark Box. Sometimes the non-GX decks, they do just struggle to get situated here in the early turns. Looks like he's got an Elm's Lecture, so he's going to be able to get more Pokemon, but doesn't necessarily mean that he's got the draw cards to pull out of this. He's got 2 Mareep and another Shroomish, so he's all like squared away and ready to go. And it looks like he's just going to try and sleep me. Yeah, I think that's probably his best strategy, is just keep doing this. Try to get me to stay asleep. And it's finally successful. We've got an Umbreon and Darkrai-GX. Probably want to just throw that into the discard pile, to be honest. We're not super keen on putting those dudes into play since they are weak. I think we want to move that energy off of the Mewtwo and Mew, and then we're going to go for like a scoop up. Kind of seems busted. So we're going to move all those over there. See if we hit that super scoop up. All right. Stay woke, Mewtwo. Throw the Poipole into the active there. Put the Mew Mew down. Do that. I could have Pokemon Communication, guaranteed myself a... Yeah, I kind of like using Erika's here for substantial draw. That's cool, because we guarantee ourselves a... not guarantee, but increase our odds of being able to get that Duderson. You know I'm talking about. Naganadel. That's it. So we've got Ditto Prism Star. That's cool. We'll put that into play. Probably Poipole as well. Ditto Prism Star, sweet. And then we can Pokemon Communicate. Yeah. Pokemon Communicate the Poipole. Fine with it. Get Naganadel, and we're chilling. Time to start going in. Charge up. So we got that retreat action going on. And we're just like building up a big attack here. So we'll Shadow Connection, throw some energy onto that active. Keep one on the bench. I don't think that there's anything else that I'm terribly concerned about using Cherish Ball to go get. Set up another Weavile-GX, Mega Sableye and Tyranitar. I mean, he doesn't play any GX like Pokemon, so I mean, we're just gonna go for another Weavile, I think, and just be cool with that. Let's see, am I getting phone call? Now's not the time. We got Weavile-GX. Put that into play on our Sneasel. Just get 2 of those out, and chilling. We're going to use Claw Slash. That's been fun. We have no option to do any sort of snipe because our snipe Pokemon, they really only counter GX Pokemon. They only attack GX Pokemon. So it is something cool that we could possibly do. Maybe go get ourselves a... maybe go get ourselves a Mega Sableye and Tyranitar, and we could mill the top 15 cards of Azul's deck. All right, he got me to sleep again, so we'll see if we can pull out of this one. Yeah, Dark Strike, not really doing it for us. Devilish Hands, and it's only Pokemon GX and EX, so I'm not really terribly worried about that. We're going to Mysterious Treasure away the Hoopa and get ourselves Naganadel so we can start just charging up an obscene amount of energy into play. Then I can thin the deck one more card here. And I think it is correct to just Erika's for 5 again while we have it. It just gives us, you know, the most amount of new cards to see. I would really like to hit a switch here and just continue kind of, you know, aggressing here. So let's throw that into the deck. Take a look. How many switches do we have? We have 1 switch and 3 super scoop ups. So pretty decent shot at hitting some. We also have 1 Cynthia to try and prevent myself from decking out if I actually do go for this. That's fine. I'm going to get rid of this Rayquaza. I'm probably not going to use that. I am worried about wasting my stadiums because I don't know if Azul plays Power Plant. To be honest, he probably does not. So I'm going to probably go out on a limb here and say he does not play Power Plant. In which case, I'm just going to discard this hand, go for 6. Looking for the switch. We got the switch. So we're just going to keep that same energy this turn and continue going in for those big plays. Now, the main thing that I have to worry about now is just not opening myself up to a potential deck out scenario. So we're really trying to avoid that. Yeah, he's gonna scoop it up. He's like, all right, I've had enough. He's probably gonna want to go first, see if he can set the deck up a little bit better in game 2. That would definitely be good for him. We'll see. I need to remind myself, let Azul go first. Let Azul go first. I lost. Very good. I was having a really bad time with that, doing best of 3s on PTCGO and remembering something I'm admittedly horrible at. See, we've got Cherish Ball. Okay, Darkrai Prism Star. Probably going to start our Umbreon and Darkrai and go get Cherish Ball for Dedenne-GX. And we've got Viridian and Darkrai Prism Star, so I'm thinking that we're probably just going to use the Viridian, put 2 energy into play with Nightmare Star. What's up? Kalmaru, 1919 from Japan. Yo, I didn't know I had any viewers from Japan. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. Welcome, welcome, Maru. Maru, are you going to the World Championships, or do you play competitively in Japan? Curious. Let us know. All right, we are asleep. It's got a Shroomish. All right, it's pretty good. Thinking that, yeah, we put the Viridian into play. We get Cherish Ball. We're going to go get Denny. Thankfully, we didn't prize it. And then it's just going to have to be Viridian that. The double attachment from Nightmare Star here for sure. To expedite things. Now, I didn't check to see if Weavile-GX is, you know, my second copy of Weavile-GX is in the deck. But this is a very strong draw for us. So we'll trade the Sneasel. We do have the other Weavile-GX in the deck. Get ourselves a Poipole. And we've got Poipole, Sneasel, busted deck, filthy broken deck. We're really not trying to get our Umbreon Darkrai knocked out this next turn. That would be unfortunate. To try and be safe, though, I'm going to not put the energy on it and then Lillie for 7. Could use Super Scoop Up. Try to protect this dude. I've got Pokémon Communication Mysterious Treasure, so I've got the Weavile next turn. Just really rough not having a super great attacker. I think we kind of just leave him there, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to hope that Azul doesn't have the Diancie to take the knockout. That's going to be the game plan here. Hope he doesn't have Diancie and that he has to hit for like 240. He can't lecture for a Diancie, so unless he's got a Pokemon Communication in that hand. Oh, Maru not going to the World Championships. Very sorry. And one of your friends will go there. Good luck to your friend. And thanks for joining us. All right, so we've got Pokemon Communication. We could trade for a Weavile. He did not get an attack off. He's still like just not drawing a ton of cards here with the Breloom deck, unfortunately. We've got Naganadel, which we'll put into play. We're going to Pokemon Communicate the Sneasel. Get ourselves our other Weavile-GX. And now we're rolling. So we've got that. We've got energy. We could charge up. Slumber Forest. Oh no. So we're going to want to counter that to get ourselves more energy into the discard pile. Thanks so much, Gamer J, for those bits. That's what's up. Making your way onto the bit leaderboard. Thank you so much, Gamer J. And everybody who supports the channel. You guys rock. Let's see. So, I got Super Scoop Up. We could attempt that. I mean, that's kind of what we're going for, more or less. No other place, so. Missed it. Hate to see it. And then I don't think I really have too much else I'm trying to do. So we'll just attach, charge up, and The Mysterious Treasure doesn't give me any consistency Pokemon. It does thin my deck just by 1, which is cool. So I'll probably just do it. Go get... I kind of like getting the Mewtwo and Mew. Yeah, we'll thin that. Get that out. And then we'll just bench it. And probably pass. I mean, we'll Shadow Connection, I guess, as well. Throw the energy over here to the Mew. It's just a little bit more substantial. Alright. And pass. Hope to see you in DC as well, Gamer J. Slow moving game here. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Maru, looking to pick up some stuff from the World Championships. The dice are very cool. We're actually going to pick up a lot of the dice as well for Full Grip Games because those are always just very popular. So we'll pick up some of those from the World Championships too, as well as some other goodies. I actually have the poster up here from last year. Last year's World Championships. This is like one of my favorite things from Worlds last year. This poster, I think, just turned out super nice. And, yep, that's 1-hit KO and 3 prizes for Azul. Cool. I've got Knockout on the Breloom. I've got 1 card in hand. Not awesome, but we're chilling. See here, I've got enough energy. I think... I mean, we may just want to go with a Knockout and hope Azul just doesn't have like a Breloom in his hand. I mean, we could use the Dark Moon GX to just take an automatic Knockout here, but I feel like I'd rather save my GX attack. Maybe get Azul with like the Tyranitar later in the game, something like that. He just needs a Breloom in his hand and he can do it. So we'll just Black Lance. He's weak to Psychic. Didn't know that. I was like, 300 damage. How did I do that? Boy, howdy. 300. That's a lot more than I remember Black Lance doing. So that's crazy. All right, we took that knockout finally. Azul able to use the Mareep and the Slumber Forest to just keep our dudes at bay here. We'll see if he ends up having to use a... Sure enough, he did have to Pokemon Communicate for the Breloom. So we would have locked him out of an attack this turn if he, if we did that. So that's interesting. I just need to hit Super Scoop Ups now. That's the main strategy. Not really a whole lot else going for me. Just need to Super Scoop Up every turn because he's got the Slumber Forest. I need to flip 2 heads in order to wake up from this. So even though I do have a big Pokemon, let's go, chat. That's awesome. We still need to just hit this Super Scoop Up. And we do. I messed that up completely. I was way too excited about the scoop. It's cool though, bro. Should have moved. It's cool. Never punished. We're fine. That energy all needed to be in the discard pile. It's all good though, chat. We're going to be just fine. Okay. I'm supposed to move all the energy off first. I got a little too excited about the Super Scoop Up. I don't know about you guys. Whatever you like play test, sometimes I forget to move the energy off the dude first. That's what we just saw happen. So, do have Lillie for 3. Should have been a Lillie for 6. It's cool. I'm not counting. We do have another Super Scoop Up, though, so we have another opportunity to potentially attack this next turn, which is good. And we're just going to Black Lance again. At this point, I don't really see any reason. Oh, we could hit with a Naganadel. I suppose he is weak to Psychic, so that's something that we're probably going to look to transition into. We're definitely just going to have to hit heads with this Pokemon Communication, or with this Super Scoop Up again. I keep forgetting that he's weak to Psychic. That psychic weakness is huge. I could just hit with Naganadel. So we'll probably do that coming down the line here. I was like thinking to myself, I'm way too many prizes away from being able to turning point for 3 prizes, but doesn't matter. I can hit for 80. That'll be a knockout. And Azul is just looking for one of these hits to stick. The flips have been with me today, though. So we're hoping that we just, you know, flip another heads on the Super Scoop Up. Now, I'm not going to be bad this time, though. Like, we're actually going to remember to do the thing. We got a Shadow Connection first. Yes. Super Scoop Up. Tails. Well, now we're in a bad spot. We need a Cynthia. We need to hit a Super Scoop Up or a switch. We got the switch. So we're chilling. And then I can charge up one as well. That'll save me 1 energy later because I can Shadow Connection one of those off and on to like my Darkrai Prism Star or something like that. And then we just turning point for knockout. We're in a much, I feel like much safer spot here. You know, with the Naganadel active, you know, we're not nearly as close to losing. I'm just not sure if Azul plays custom catchers in this deck. I imagine that he does, so if he just has double custom catcher, he kind of just rips the win here, which is sweet. Once he takes this knockout, I can attack with Darkrai Prism Star as well to just slow the game down even further. And then I just need to come up with one more KO who I'll probably be able to do with like Mewtwo and Mew or something, so long as he doesn't rip double custom catcher for game. I think he's probably going to take the 1-hit knockout. Yeah, he's using Froslass, and we'll Spiteful Sigh, which is cool. He puts so much damage on himself. That's fine. We really want to find another Naganadel, though, and start to kind of charge some more energy into play. So we've got 4. I can attack with the Darkrai Prism. 4 knockout. Then he has to Breloom for knockout. Yeah, that's the safest play for sure. So we're going to do that. And I just need to attach. I need to get a recharge as well. So I need to find, my last Naganadel. And I can put a Poipole down to just thin the deck, and we'll Cynthia. Oh. Riley is saying I can KO with Sneasel right now. That's true. I didn't think about that. But I think we're just going to not be punished for this. So we'll see. I'm going to go get our Nag. Evolve here and charge up. And I've already attached for turn as well. So we've got Shadow Connection, move this energy up, and then move this energy up. And then I've got Viridian Forest, which I'll just use next turn. I can just promote the Mew Mew, use Viridian, and I'll be able to knock out anybody in his deck. Guaranteed next turn. So we're just going to Abyssal Sleep here. And so long as he doesn't have Catcher for game, we're cool, right? Oh, I got to take 2 more prizes. It's looking sketch, guys. We're eventually going to need to Super Scoop Up this Mewtwo. I mean, otherwise, he could just take... Shoo. Yeah. We're going to need to do something. We only got 1 Super Scoop Up left in the deck. That is sketch. He does need to hit a Breloom. I'm thinking he had that Ditto out previously, right? I don't think this was his last attacker. It might have been his last attacker. I can't remember if he put that Ditto down just now or if he had put it down previously. But we're about to see. And if not, I mean, if he tries to put this thing to sleep, I got Switch, I got Viridian, I got I got options in this hand for sure. We saw Otto, who played Dragonite GX last night in the league tournament. That was cool. Dragonite GX, you could theoretically throw it in your Dark Box deck to do 270, right? You could discard it and then copy with Mew Mew to do 270 damage. Always an option. Looks like he has that Froslass. That Froslass can only do 140. So it's not going to be a one-hit knockout. Just going to Icy Wind and put me to sleep. We should just have everything that we need to just sure up this game, though. I can Pokemon Communicate. I don't think he plays custom catchers, it feels like. Well, doesn't really seem like there's anybody worth communicating for. So, yeah, I don't have any other Naganados. That's cool. And then I can probably just bop that. I mean, we're going to Erika's first. And then I'll end up switching. Pop that thing. And a Darkrai again, Viridian. Discard a Poipole. See if I got another Dark in the deck. I do. We can just attach that to whoever and a Pistol Sleep for knockout this turn. And then we just got one prize remaining. Mewtwo and Mew should be able to get there for us for our final prize with like whoever they attack with or whoever Azul attacks with. He's down to 12 cards as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off the Tyranitar play because I don't have enough energy, especially if he knocks out this Darkrai Prism Star. So it's looking like we're probably just, you know, in there and able to scoop this one up just fine. He's got Fluffy Pillow. We'll probably knock out the Darkrai, but with 3 energy, a charge up at my disposal, and 1 energy left in deck. Oh! We'll see. This is for... Oh! Don't be bad, Andrew. Alright. I'm just always so excited to play my Super Scoop Ups in this deck. You gotta go through this painful process first. We'll see if we get there. I think this is the last Super Scoop Up in deck. Hey! GG's Azul. Claw Slash, and that is it. 2-0 against the Breloom deck. The Breloom deck had a little bit of a trouble setting up, but all in all, definitely great games to Azul, and major thanks to him for playing with us today. We're actually going to raid Azul. Okay, so let's see, AzulGG, is that it? What's his actual username? AzulGG dash raid AzulGG. There we go. We're going to raid Azul. Thank you guys all so much for the most amazing stream today. Make sure to give Azul's channel a follow and show him some love. Appreciate it. Spiral Jetty for the Twitch Prime sub. Y'all have a great day, and catch me here tomorrow streaming with Azul again at noon. Should be a blast. We'll make some new decks. Take it easy. Peace.